Anthony Ryan is among the crop of extremely talented writers of fantasy who've emerged in the last 20 years. He ranks with Joe Abercrombie, Patrick Rothfuss, Nora Jemisin, Mark Lawrence, Richard Morgan, John Gwynne, and even more recently Maya Lin Wang as among those who've maintained the standard of storytelling and world-building brought to us by the likes of Roger Zelazny and J.R.R. Tolkien. It's no wonder that most of them mention these writers as among their major influences. Anthony Ryan made his name with Bloodsong, the first in a trilogy called Raven's Shadow. It features one of the most memorable heroes, or anti-heroes if you will, that I have had the pleasure of getting to know in the last 15 years or so. We first meet Vaelin Alsorna as a battle-hardened warrior of the faith who's variously known as the Sword of the Realm, the Young Hawk, Darkblade, the Shadow of the Raven and Hope Killer. The plot of the book mostly revolves around how Vaelin Alsorna received these titles. To do this, he tells the story of his life to an imperial chronicler, a tale which began when his father left him at the age of 10 at the Iron Gates of the Sixth Order, where, under their brutal training regime, he learns how to forge a blade, survive the wilds, and kill a man quickly and quietly, all in the name of protecting the realm and the faith. Bloodsong took more than 6 years to complete, and Anthony Ryan's journey as an author gives hope to every aspiring writer of fantasy who's received rejection letters or resounding silence from agents and publishers. He finished Bloodsong in 2010. It was rejected by every agent listed in the UK Writers and Artists Handbook who expressed an interest in fantasy. So he self-published it as an ebook. Sales were slow at first, but they began to pick up. There were still no publishers hammering at his door offering lucrative contracts. This is where luck or fate or serendipity, call it what you will, lent a hand. A worker at a bookshop in Washington, D.C. had read Bloodsong and recommended it to a visiting sales rep for Penguin Books, who passed it on to an editor at the SFF imprint of Penguin, who was impressed enough to get in touch with Ryan and offer him a contract. He didn't sign immediately. His online sales were now booming to the extent he needed financial advice on what to do with the royalties that were coming in. What decided him was the realization that if he wanted to become a full-time writer, he needed the backing of a major publisher who could guarantee foreign language sales and a presence in bookshops. It was probably the right decision. Within a year of signing, Bloodsong was on the New York Times bestseller list. The two other books in the trilogy, Tower Lord and Queen of Fire, were just as popular. He's written more than 10 novels since. The best of the rest, in my opinion, are the Covenant of Steel trilogy, which include The Pariah, The Martyr and The Traitor. But if you want to get to know his work, start with Bloodsong. And if you're writing your own epic in the hope of getting published, don't give up hope. Anthony Ryan is not the only one who succeeded after every agent had rejected him. Sometimes luck plays a part as well. And if that luck eludes you, then Anthony Ryan is among a growing number of authors who have shown that self-publication can be extremely profitable. Well, that's all for this episode. If you like these podcasts and find them useful, please follow or subscribe and share them with your friends. If you want to help with the cost of making them, you can buy me a cup of coffee.